said, oh, I see the bitch outside. Like, she with family. I'm about to go fuck her up because she tried me at school. Like, she pressed me about some guy that he wasn't even claiming her. Like, I was like, I'm about to get these.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is like the first thing I'm uploading on there. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna do a story time about my first kiss, and it ended up into a fight. I was around like 13. I'm not, no, maybe like, yeah, 13, 12-ish. I thought I was grown too. I really thought I was grown. I really thought I was grown. But anyways, I ended up with a fight because a boy lied to me that he wasn't in a relationship. And he was at a whole different school. So I was in middle school in South Carolina. And I started talking to this boy. It was me and my best friend. I was talking to these brothers. And she liked the other one. I liked the other one or whatever. I'm going to name him. What should I name him? Call them the Jonas Brothers. I forgot the name of the Jonas though. I'm gonna say Nick. So his name was Nick, and then my friend liked what the fuck is the other name? I'm gonna say fucking Rick. I don't know. Anyway, so so we liked them. We used to talk on the phone all the time. Like, it would just be me and her just talking on the phone to them. Like, when you're best friends and you're dating brothers, like, it's like the funnest thing ever, because it's like we get to hang out all the time together. It's like there's no separation. Anyways, and this is when my best friend was living with me, or was she? I don't think she was. No, that was in, no, I think she was living with me at this time. Anyways, but we're not friends anymore, but that's what happened. So me and my friend would go to the football games all the time, because the football games were places that were like, was the place that everybody went to. It's like the main place you would see the older boys, like everybody, like, and the parents and stuff would be on the stadium watching the football game, while the bad kids are just in the back doing whatever. So when we went to the game, it was just me there. I think it was just me there, and that's when I first saw Nick, and we were just walking around the football thing holding hands. When I tell you, I was so happy that we was holding hands, because like, I was like, this is my man, like, fuck out of here. We was holding hands, my hands was getting sweaty. I thought I was a shit, because he was like the popping boy, like everybody wanted him. And we weren't even in the same school, so like, I know that's bad, because when you're not in the same school, it's like, who's this boy talking to, like, what's going on? Anyways, so we wasn't in the same school, and I'd be like, that's my man, da-da-da. Like, we was holding hands, that's me and him forever and ever, like, all that. So later on at that football game, we went on a dark side of behind the stadium, on a dark side. So it was two sides. So the other side was the other team side, and then our side was the home. So we went on the home side, and we were standing by the tree or whatever. We started kissing. So that's when I first kissed him. That was my first kiss too. Like, I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm scared. His mouth was like, the way he kissed was like mad slimy. I was just standing there like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm gonna just sit here and just try to do what he's doing. Anyways, so after we kissed, I was telling everybody. I wasn't telling everybody. I was telling my friends, kiss and tell. I was kissing and telling everything. Then the next day at school, this girl came up to me and was like, "Oh, did you kiss my boyfriend?" I said, "What? Your boyfriend?" I said, "Who's your boyfriend?" She was like, "Nick." I was like, "No, he's not your boyfriend. That's my boyfriend." And so nothing happened at school. But the crazy thing about it, like, it was a couple weeks later, like, we know we'll be subbing each other on Twitter and stuff like that, looking at each other. Mind you, she's a whole grade higher than me. Well, he was a whole grade higher too. So yeah. So, and she was like trying to press me at school. I was like, move, bitch, bye. Like, that's my man. I kissed him. But I was tight. I was like, why? I was tight at Nick. I was like, why didn't you tell me that you had a girlfriend? Da-da-da-da. He's like, that's not my girl. You know how guys be lying. He was like, that's not my girl. Da-da-da-da. So weeks later, this is like, I think this is around like break or the weekend. Something like that. I think it was around Halloween. I'm not sure. So my best friend, she lived in like a gated community type of thing. So her house was all the way at the end, and this is when we had break everywhere. But this is when we had break, so her parents wasn't home. Like, it was just friends over her house. So I was chilling, and so she had friends over her house. Her and her sister had friends over her house. It was like a little party situation. And I went outside, and I started walking or something. I don't know what the fuck I was doing outside. And I saw, I don't know what to call her, the guy's girlfriend or whatever. I'm gonna call her Jessie. So I saw, like, down the block, I saw her at somebody's house. So I'm like, I ran back to my friend's house. I said, oh, I see the bitch outside. Like, she with family. I'm about to go fuck her up because she tried me at school. Like, she pressed me about some guy that wasn't even claiming her. Like, I was like, I'm about to get these polls on her. So my best friend was like, wait, let me go get my sister. We about to go get her. So you know what I did? I didn't wait. I just ran and fucked the bitch up, right? Actually, no, I'm lying. I didn't go back. I didn't go back and tell them. Right when I saw the girl outside, I went to go attack her. Tell me why she was around family and all that. That was the most dumbest shit ever. I got my ass jumped. It's not funny because I really got my ass jumped. And then my friends heard something going on. They ran and went to the fight and was fighting bitches, fighting grandmothers, fighting mothers, fighting sisters, nieces, uncles, all that. The whole family was at that house that day. And it was only me and my best friend and her sister. And some other guys that was not like trying to get into it or whatever. But me and my best friend was really trying to go ham on a bitch. Like, she saw me fighting. My best friend jumped in, fucking her up. But then her cousin, the girl cousin, bro, she was real broad looking. Like, she was real big, like, you know, mannish type shit. Like, you know, those big bone bitches. Like, she came and this is when I was getting my hair done too, because her sister did braids and she was doing my hair and I had half a head in my head. Girl, when I tell you I got dragged that night by her uppity man cousin, I was like, this ain't it. This ain't the if I was gonna go beat this bitch up, why I get beat up by the family? Grandma was punching, motherfucking mama was punching. I went home that day, I went home the next day, bald spot. My mom like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why you look like that? I said, Mom, I just beat up a girl. She said, did you win? I was like, no. She said, get your ass in the car. I said, damn. My mom was so mad at me. She was disappointed in me. But after that boy still kept on talking to me. I don't know what happened with them, but that boy kept on talking to me. I said, you gotta go, deuces. Could you let me get beat up? Like, he didn't say nothing to the girl. He didn't say nothing about that night. I told him I fought that bitch, but it wasn't over him. It was just over because she tried to press me, like, in front of people at the school. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be pressed. Like, that's disrespectful. I'm highly big on respect, and I was type embarrassed too, cause like, how this guy is gonna kiss me knowing he had a girlfriend, knowing I was type, and he was the whole entire time at the game. He was holding my hand. We was walking back and forth in front of people. He was not letting my hand go. Like, my hand was sweating. He was not letting my hand go. So how is all that publicness there and nobody? Oh, that's when people saw. But, like, you gonna sit here and put me in public knowing you got a girlfriend? You gonna flaunt me in public knowing you got a girlfriend? What? Girl, I was highly disappointed in myself. But I didn't know, so it was his fault. It was his fault. My best friend was like, we beat that bitch up. We really thought we fought. And then after, I guess she took, I guess, like, after the fight or whatever, I guess, like, my braids was on the floor or whatever. Mind you, I only lost like 3 fights in my life, like, you know, so. Yeah, I only lost like 3 fights in my life. Like I said. And I'm not gonna count like before I was 12. I'm not gonna count those, because those were petty little fights, feel me, on my neighborhood. So I'm not gonna count them bitches. But anyways, yeah, so I was like, so she got one of my braids and she took a picture of it and she said, here we killing her on Twitter. I was like, bitch, I'll fuck you up again. I don't care if I lost. I will fuck you up. Keep on sitting here, you know, publicly trying to play me on Twitter. I will fight you again. I don't care. But yeah, that's how my first kiss turned into a fight. But that boy's still on my dick. Well, he's still in my body. He's still in my body to this day. He'd be like, Lauren, I'm gonna marry you all that. I'm gonna marry you all that. We ain't gonna have my kids. But, he trying to feel it. And then plus, I'm back in Connecticut. I don't got time for that bullshit. Tell me why. That's crazy, though. Tell me why, like, most of the guys. Let me stop. Anyways. That's my story, how my first kiss went. And all that. Like, I really thought it was a shit. Because I beat this bitch ass. I'm lying. She beat my ass. But it's okay. Guys, you have to understand it's okay to lose some fights. You can't get mad at that. Because some fights you just can't win. You just can't win every fight. And you know? But I set myself up. If it was just going to be me and her, I would have beat the bitch up. But I set myself up. I didn't tell my friends before I went to go run up. And the family attacked me because I was by myself. So, you know, when you're around, you can't attack a family. That's moral advice. You can't attack everybody. Don't always trust the guy either. Don't trust the guy. Because that nigga would lie to you. He would lie to you. Bitch, you lied to me. All that. But, yeah. That's my story. And I want to do another one. I want to do another story, but I don't got no more. I did pop a guy's tires, but let me stop. Anyway, so like, subscribe, share, comment. This is quarantine. I'm quarantined right now. I'm quarantined and chill. And I'm gonna do more videos. 1, 2, 3, let's go.